What's up, YouTube? This is Dave setting up 187. This is another video to do with a response to Bearhugger29. On his latest video, Bear Rant, Nintendo's 8 to 10 million drop off each generation except for Wii. This worries me. And another video from Dave. And yeah, pretty much I haven't done one of these in a good while. Man, if you guys haven't known or followed my channel, me and Bearhugger, we had pretty much a rocky friendship, mainly to do with me. At times, we have done many video responses back and forth to each other, and even we were talking last night, a lot of his subscriber base, when he used to go back and forth with me, and he was like solely a Nintendo channel, they would get mad when he would respond to me, and he didn't care, he did the responses anyways, because, he always respected me as a friend like I respected him, until we had times where, basically where we disagreed in videos, and that turned into other things because of certain things that went on in the community. Bearhugger is an easy target, and at times I have, pretty much, to be honest, thrown him under the bus, and I did apologize for all that last night. Told him everything's cool, let bygones be bygones, and I really always enjoyed, basically doing videos in the past with him on podcasts and shit. Basically just want to drop everything into the water, over the bridge. Just let's be normal. That's what I told him, and, he agreed. And basically I even went a little further, and I told him, I said, hey, man, and all this stuff going on with One Stop with me, with what went on with RXL, I took RXL aside, that's all over with. There was a mix-up somewhere, I said, hey, you know what, I'll be, the bigger man on this, well, I had to get the One Stop. He came to my live stream, he was cool, so he was the bigger man there, but, I had to just continue it, and basically just drop it, To me, beefs on YouTube only go so far, you can ruin really good friendships over beefs just for some views. I rather have the friendships instead of the beef. It's fun to watch people go back and forth. When you're hurting a friendship, that's not good. So basically last night, on my live stream, we played some Hardware Rivals with Aussie Gamer and Bearhugger and had a blast. We played it last night, had a good time, talked, and, actually just was normal to each other. And like I said, Bearhugger's never done anything to me. It's always been more me to him, So basically, I just want you guys to know, Bearhugger, I have plans of bringing him on, possibly my new podcast. And anybody that associates with me that has a problem with him and starts something, I'm not going to have you guys in the same podcast. So I'm just, keeping it real. I'm going to, basically, I don't want people that come on this channel to feel uncomfortable around certain people. If they don't like that person, I'm not going to put them in the same podcast. That's why I'm starting a new podcast. Because there is other people I want to work with that don't get along with certain people I work with now. You know what I'm saying? So, and if those people can get along, I'd like to have you all on the podcast. But I don't know if that's going to happen. But I just want to say, all the beef that me and Bearhugger had, it's over. So, guys, don't come on my live stream. Don't clown Bearhugger. Even One Stop. You can say what you want. I can't control what you guys say, but I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm just saying. I know you might get mad about that, but, they haven't been doing nothing to me, and it's not right for me to, keep bashing on them. I'm not going to do it. Just because people on my live stream want to talk about it. It's not right to do that. I hope you guys can understand that. Anyways, not trying to make this a long video. Bearhugger basically made a video today about, the Wii U. It's pretty much called, Bear Rant, Nintendo's 8 to 10 million drop off each generation except for Wii. This worries me. And basically in the video he shows how, Nintendo, every generation has, lost 8 to 10 million units. And he's worried that Nintendo's pretty much going to be no more after next generation when, after they drop the NX, that could be the last console. Because if you look, at their sales record, that Bearhugger showed in the video, the chart, it doesn't look good. Nintendo's becoming more and more irrelevant every generation. And, the reason I think that is, I think their fan base is getting older, and, the fan base they once had is either left, and went to Sony or Microsoft, or basically maybe stopped gaming. And they're not catering to anybody that, in this generation anymore. A lot of people may not like all the things these other companies are doing, but, one thing I'll say about Microsoft and Sony, they're doing the right thing in a way. They're trying to follow what certain gamers want. Nintendo's just doing what Nintendo wants, and that's why it isn't working no more in the home console market. It may be working in their handheld market, but it's not working in the home console market. People nowadays want things. They want trophies. They want achievements, which are the same thing. They want voice chat. They want more online gaming. They don't just want certain games with no voice chat, and no achievements. They don't want that. They want things that, the industry has to offer. Times are a-changing. Not, back in the fucking NES days anymore. Super Nintendo. Nintendo treats, their fan base like that. With all these stupid restrictions. Even when you go on their, I call it Miniverse, but it's called Miiverse. You call it Miiverse, you can't even write, curse words. You gotta keep it friendly, kid-friendly. And, people don't want that, they wanna be adults, we don't want to live in fucking a treehouse for the rest of our lives and, be like Peter Pan, but yeah, basically, in this video, Bearhugger, he pointed out in this video something that I've talked about for a while, and if you guys think I'm bullshitting, I'll show you right here. I'm glad he brought this up, because this is something that, to be honest, I don't cover Nintendo much like I should. I thought I was thinking of maybe getting a 2DS so I could at least talk about something to do with Nintendo. I don't really believe of talking about something you don't own. I can't cover the few new games that Nintendo does get on the Wii, like Splatoon and Xenoblade that came out. I don't have a Wii U no more, but I can talk about my experience with the Wii U and past games. But I was thinking about at least getting a 2DS so I can talk about their handheld market, something going good for Nintendo, because I do like Nintendo. It's a company that the console that I grew up in, the company that I always knew, before Sony and, before Microsoft. And basically, like I'm going to show you guys, I have brought this up. And basically right here in this video, this is about a year ago, and I think I brought it up even before this, but this is February 12, 2015. Play a little part of this video. They don't want to do it because they're stuck in their old-ass ways. But yeah, when somebody asks me, is it the hardware or is it Nintendo? I think it's Nintendo. I think they're stuck in their ways, and that's why you got a fan base that is getting smaller and smaller every generation. Like I said in many videos, if you look from the NES and go to the Wii U and take the Wii out of the equation, because we all know why everybody bought the Wii, and then they bought it for a week and threw it up in their closet. You look at the NES, go Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube. Every generation, they're selling less and less in their lifetime sales of that unit, and it's getting smaller and smaller. The Nintendo crowd for home consoles is almost extinct. And, that's what I pointed out in that video, and that's pretty much what Bearhugger's pointing out in this bear rant. If you guys keep it up, and, keep supporting a company that, basically is going down the tubes, they're going to be no more, And, it isn't, I wouldn't say it's so much, I'd say it's part the consumer's fault and part Nintendo's fault. I think half and half. I think Nintendo, I think it's a great thing that they got the new president. It's not great that, Iwata died. No, that's not great at all. But I'm just saying it's good that they got new leadership, because this could be the thing that saves the company. I don't think he was headed in the right direction. I don't. I think he was just headed in the same direction of selling less consoles, every generation until they're just not even fucking relevant anymore. So I think it's great that they got this new president, in office at Nintendo headquarters, and maybe with the NX, it could be everything, we wanted to see. Like we're seeing on, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. A lot of people may say, oh, what do you mean Xbox One? I like what Xbox One's doing. They're doing a hell of a lot more than the fucking Wii U's doing, and you can't deny that. I think Microsoft and Sony are definitely headed in a lot better direction than fucking Nintendo's home console market. Now, if the NX is everything that people have been saying, it's going to be more powerful than these consoles, or, at least as powerful. It's going to have, trophies or achievements or whatever Nintendo is going to do, stars and fucking stripes, I don't know. Actually have voice chat, actually get with the fucking times. This could be Nintendo, breaking the curse, of the 8 to 10 million drop off every generation outside the Wii. Or NX could be a big success, like the Wii actually make a difference where, people just didn't throw it up in their fucking closet, actually be a console that sells like the PS4 and they're fucking playing it. You know what I'm saying? That's my video. Shout out to Bearhugger29. His video will be in the description along with his channel. And like I said, guys, like I said, I'm keeping it cool. Me and Bearhugger are cool now, and I'm not going to go and destroy that relationship again over a fucking video or just to take a shot at him, just to get a couple views here and there and to get a couple laughs. I'm not doing that to hurt friends. I don't think that's right. I actually felt pretty good talking to Bearhugger this morning. Actually, that's one thing I like on YouTube. You meet a lot of great people, and it's not good to, shit on people that are nice to you and shit. I ain't going to do that. That's my video, guys. Leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this whole situation, what I talked about in this video, what I talked about with Bearhugger's video, and basically what I mentioned myself in this video about, the new president. Can he change things with Nintendo, with the NX, and break this curse? And more videos to come. Thank you, YouTube.